Hey guys, Nana here, and I'm going to be reading chapter 9 of the Ben fanfiction. So, yeah, and I quite like this one. You guys might get a chuckle out of this. I certainly did. So if I had to stop, then that means I'm kind of chuckling a little bit because I love this one. I love this one. I think it's so funny. Okay. Chapter 9. Well, I'm going to read you what it's called. The chapter is called Tell Me I'm a Pretty Princess. So, what do you guys think of that one? So, just think about that for a minute. Don't think wrong, just think about it. Okay? Okay, you thinking? Okay. Enough thinking, now time to visualize. I rolled over and opened my eyes. It was 9:45. I pinched myself, making sure I wasn't dreaming anymore. Anything from last night? Nope, not a dream. I sat up and looked in my mirror. Gross, I thought to myself. I grabbed my outfit for the day. For today, I got into the shower. I let the warm water hit me as I thought about everything that happened in just one day. It was crazy. One day you're some weird girl nobody likes, and next you're a creepypasta. I got out of the shower and dried myself, remembered the ignorant, the instant with Ben a while back. Yep, definitely changing in the bathroom this time. I changed into a black veil, I don't know how to pronounce this. A black tank top with neon blue jeans that almost matched my hair. I slid on my black heels that said black something across them, and put on my makeup. Not too much, but enough to finish it off with a black bow. I looked in the mirror and smiled slightly at what I saw. I frowned, remembering the bruises on my stomach and arms. I came up with a story in my head just in case anyone asked, and I headed downstairs. I smelled breakfast being made. I moved over to the kitchen and found Masky eating cheesecake, and I giggled. He looked up at me and said, "What?" I smiled ignorantly. "Oh, nothing." There's stuff all over me. I need to get this off. Okay. I left talking and see what. He shrugged and offered me a plate. I sat down next to him, and after about 20 minutes of sitting and scooping up, "You must really like cheesecake, Masky." He looked at me shocked. "I don't like cheesecake, I love it," he shouted. I laughed and raised my hands in agreement. "Well, excuse me," he laughed, and we both finished eating and headed back to the living room, finding Ben playing games with Sally, annoying him. "Quit it, Sally. I'm on my last level," he shouted at her, making her cry. He face-planted himself, groaning. "Girls can't play games too, Girls can play games too, Ben," she yelled over at her, his tears still on her face. "Cannot," he yelled. Can too." Me and Masky watched slightly at the two bickers. My eyes tightened and smacked over to Ben, pausing his game. "Hey, what the hell?" he yelled at me. I glared over at him, holding the controller in my hand. "Say sorry or say bye to your level." last final level, I said, tightening my teeth. He groaned and shook his hand in my face. No, don't turn it off. I say sorry. I'll say sorry, he groaned. I glared at him and said, well, he groaned, looking down, turning over to Sally. I'm so sorry, Sally. He choked up, trying to get the words out like they were posture in his mouth. She smiled evilly and said, get on your knees. Okay. She smiled evilly and said, get on your knees. His eyes wide in anger gave me a what the fuck look, and I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe. He slowly got on his knees, his face red from embarrassment. Now bow to Okay. Now bow to your princess, so you tell me I'm a bow to your princess and tell me I'm a pretty I'm a pretty princess, Sally said, still smiling that creepy smile. Me and Masky laid on the floor, holding our stomachs, breathing out in laughter. Ben glared at me hatefully and moaned the words, I hate you so much, as he bowed. I smiled at him. No, you don't, I said as he was bowing and telling Sally over and over again that she was a pretty princess. Jack and Hoodie walked in. They both rose, and at the sight they started laughing uncontrollably. Jack walked in, trying to muffle his laughter while taking a picture. Sally smiled and patted his head. Okay, I forgive you, she said sweetly as he got up. She kissed his cheek and left him rolling his eyes. He walked up to me, glaring, snatching his video game out of my hands. I shrugged and smiled and walked over to Sally's room. I had remembered I promised her that I would have a play date with her. I love that chapter. It's so funny. It's so funny. If you did not laugh, just get off the channel. No, really, please subscribe. I have like no subscribers, and my friend, I feel lightheaded. My friend, she's going to be also gonna be trying to do stuff on the channel, and she's gonna be doing video games while I do fan fiction. So yeah, I don't know how much she will upload because she's still trying to get on the Gmail. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.